Hey everyone, welcome back. Last video was quite a lot and quite a little at the same time. A lot of dialogue, a lot of cinematics, and a little gameplay, but that's pretty much how every game is on the intro, so we'll see how it goes in this next video. So last time I got selected in Slytherin, which is the house I've always liked growing up, so I'm happy about that. Granted, if I didn't get the house I liked, there's an option in the game where you can pretty much select the house that you want anyway, so that's always a cool thing that they implemented. For me, when I like to play games, I like to put it on the hardest setting, so I chose for the game difficulty as hard. Let's say at some point you find the difficulty being too hard and you want to make it easier, or vice versa, you play it on easier mode, you want more of a challenge. Just press the menu and go to right here. Where's it at? This controller with the settings icon, difficulty right here. See, I have it on hard. You can change that any time. To get there, press escape. You can also press I. Yep, I just pressed I, so that also works. Alright, so day one of Hogwarts. See what's installed for us. So one downside for me is I've only seen like the Harry Potter movies
I
itself,
suppose some introductions are in order.
but it was so long ago since I've seen them. I haven't seen the Fantastic Beasts or anything like that. So as far as Harry Potter lore, I'm not too well versed in that. I've always just liked the series itself.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Showing off is a muggle trait.
Well, I suppose. No.
But yeah, I always grew up wanting to play Harry Potter game. I remember at the time they had it for GameCube, I think, maybe even for PlayStation at one point, but I was never fortunate enough to play. I was always jealous of friends and family that were able to play it. So now that I'm finally able to, I've been just so hyped about this game.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
So my goals for this game is I pretty much want to complete it all, max completion on hard difficulty, so I will not be changing the difficulty. I'll be doing all the side quests and everything, so that is my goal. This one just spin too.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Too late.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Saw the dialogue.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, it's also another thing. I'll be pretty much clicking every single dialogue option. Never know what things you can get out of it.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Okay.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the
Ooh,
stairs.
what's this? Nice. Can interact. Oh, well, what's that? Oh, it's playing on its own. That's pretty cool. Too bad I can't sit down. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Nice.
She's always showing off about her husky breed.
What's this?
Can't somebody let me copy their potion finder?
Oh, sprint is crazy.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
I want to open the chest, though.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
I want the chest, though. Let me have the chest.
Revelio.
Shoot 15 water, demon, 8 to environment, great brain, which takes. A field guide challenge. Progress towards completing challenge appears here. Okay. And field guide. Escape. XP earned from challenges increase your level and power. Okay. Oh, there we go. Field guide tracks. Such a challenge menus continue. Exploration, quest, combat, the pages, room of requirement. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. Each challenge has tier, special words unlock, the tier you complete. From appearances to critical upgrades. Gear appearance reward, Hogwarts regalia, spectacles. Challenges. Okay. I want to look more at it, but okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh. Sorry, I see chest and I just want to see what's in it. Oh. Oh.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
And for map, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Just live. Close the house, common rooms in Great Hall. Oh, grand staircase. Horizon green flue flames represent the flames you have discovered, including your own house, common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. Okay. So find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouse. Okay. Next to continue. Hopefully flames for you. Rate fast travels. Okay. It's interesting.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
My sister will be home for the holidays.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Yeah, mind your own business.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late
Damn right.
I did my best. but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Main quests, okay. Get XP. What am I doing? So middle mouse button is zoom in, zoom out. Oh, continue. Okay. Level requirement. These cases you'll need card level. Okay. New spells can be earned by complete professor assignments or as quest rewards. Okay. Let's continue. Oh, okay. That's to track it. Okay, cool.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Go to charms next. Go to... Can I storm compass?
Although I can't think of anyone being as passionate about it as Sharp.
Madam Quick was getting easy wrong thing, didn't she? What with Quidditch being
Oh, what's this?
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Wonder if that's to lead to the room of requirement or something.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Okay.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Staircase to the left, next to some kind of pottery.
My family loves
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
There we go. Another guide page. Sweet. Oh, that guy moved. What do I do with this?
Revelio.
No? Okay.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Discovered. That's cool, even the paintings move. That's awesome. That's cool. Oh. Can I interact? No, I can't. I already found the location.
Revelio.
Oh.
Lumos.
Cool.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
So Revelio and Lumos. To activate it, put in the painting. Oh, so you gotta match it.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Collect. Another field guide page, level 2. Nice. Do I talk to that girl now? I don't even know where she went.
Oh, did you hear about the new
Oh, she's right up top.
learning in chalk?
So I like about games like these, just so much to discover. No point in rushing the game. Ooh, what's this?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
The moth. I should have seen that.
Oh, quest complete. Nice. See? Got XP. Quest completion. That's why you do extra stuff. Escape. Some gear. Oh, okay. Burn upgrades, flying mounts. So health, defense, offense. Oh, you can even have different one handles. That's pretty cool. Inventory. Okay. Beast, quest items, notes, resources. Collections. So these are field page guides. Quests. Oh, I see. Okay. Field page. What's this? Collections? Oh, how do I go back to that? Oh yeah, these are what I got for the deluxe edition. Okay, quest page, 10 charms class. Okay, that's pretty cool. This is your main assignments, relationships. Oh, so that's interesting. Side quests completed. That's cool. Wonder how the relationships will work. Gear again. thanks. So no properties. Outfits. No properties either. Huh, that's funny. Like other gloves. Yeah, no thanks. Headwear. No, I'm good. Alright. Sorry about that, I get distracted easily. Guess we'll go to the class unless something else pops up. Supposed to go to Charms class.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Getting so distracted with everything around. What's this? Looks like you need a key.
Revelio.
I heard something. Can I enter through here? Oh, I can. Oh, this is cool.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented it.
I'm sorry!
Yeah, that's creepy. Not much of a fan of cats.
Professor Roland tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him.
Ooh, chest icon.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the left.
Is it below? Is that why?
I tried to hide a...
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack.
Don't know what I'm doing.
She says it's a boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Oh. Another cat?
Mother always responds to my alphabet.
Level 1 lock. Is there any other...
Wouldn't be surprised, Professor.
Ooh, here's a chest. Just give me gold. There's cats here for a reason.
If Weasley had seen them, they'd soon be out.
Have you ever wondered how owls know where to deliver their letters? Magic, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm not smart enough for that.
What are you up to now?
Here! Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
This is so cool.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm? Eh?
Of course.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but splendid!
Oh, so close.
That's it! Stay focused. Very good.
Oh.
Don't lose your composure.
Damn, so close.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Oh no. Oh.
Here we go.
No way. It's gonna get a perfect score. There we go.
Excellent.
Let us see this.
I knew it.
Accio.
Nicely done.
This is a fun game.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Accio.
Oh, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
Stay focused.
Wow. Okay.
Yes!
That's it.
Here we go. That is how it's done.
Accio.
Well,
Well done.
man, so close.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
So inclined.
After my...
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Nice.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Sometimes I'm not fully sure if
Haha, I knew it.
Off another adventure, are we?
She's Akio on the flying pages. Oh, what's this up here?
She can fly better than anyone.
Revelio. Lumos.
No.
They call it chemistry.
Yes, I'm aware. Muggles have a lot of different words for things. It might as well be French.
I wonder how similar it is to potions.
I'm sure it's nothing like it in the League, with the exception that it can go horribly wrong.
Oh. You thought a potion was horribly wrong.
What? No, of course not.
I see. Only so...
Well, they do go wrong though, don't they? Sometimes. I'm not saying it was my fault that I forgot the spine of lionfish. Just that I was...
This puzzle right here is really bugging me. Come back to it another time.
Professor Hackett is intimidating, but then she has...
Let's go to the next lesson. Side quests are not available. Defensive Dark Arts class.
Lumos. Revelio.
No.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Where's the other one? Shows us right here.
I do get nervous when the outside of the ring comes down to that.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio.
Hmm. Guess that doesn't work. Oh, let me get this fast travel. Or is it not here? Guess it's not. Excuse me. Right here. There we go.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hackett!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
It's the same dragon from
Now,
the beginning.
You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso!
Good. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
This should be...
Protego! Stupidego!
Complicates things.
You're good.
How perceptive. Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm rather good at this, aren't you?
I know.
I do enjoy life duels.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
It's pretty fun. Messed up my block a few times though.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Yeah.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Revelio.
Oh. Level 2 lock.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Yes, please.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Oh, that's freaky. The eye's following me. So I was able to track that. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this stuff alone. Oh, here's another.
Lumos.
I find if I try to look at anything in potions, it seems to keep me up.
What in Merlin's name were you thinking using the family album? Who attended a poem to Bo Batten? Do you really kind of repetition?
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
The owl looked ashamed. Your school years are meant for studying, not long-distance dalliances.
Well, it's some sort of staircase area. I've seen that picture somewhere before, though. Just don't remember where.
My know it does help to make it moist.
Is it down here? We just went around in a circle. Do not know where I'm going. Yeah, I give up. I'll worry about that another time.
I heard some chatting in the girls' lavatory about booms.
Or was it on this side? No, I don't think it was.
Whee!
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Revelio.
I wonder...
Levioso.
No.
Accio.
Lucan's just over there.
Levioso.
Nice.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Let's go.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Protego! Come on!
Expulso!
Levioso! Is that all you've got? Confringo!
Oh, what? How we lose?
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yes.
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Levioso! Protego!
I'm the one!
Levioso! Oh, there goes my wager.
You're better than that!
Expulso!
Levioso! Protego!
Man, I'm not used to these keys are difficult.
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Levioso!
Act like a winner!
Protego! Levioso!
Expulso!
Levioso!
Expulso!
Protego!
Expulso!
Levioso!
Expulso!
Levioso!
That's all you've got? Ah. Levioso! Confringo!
Oh my gosh. I can't get these rotations.
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Levioso!
Expulso!
Protego! Come on!
Confringo!
There goes my wager. Levioso!
Expulso! I'm the one!
Levioso!
Expulso!
Protego!
I can't get these keys. The heck?
Expulso!
Levioso! Levioso!
You're better than that!
Levioso!
I can't. I don't get it. Maybe I need a
That looks painful.
hold
Care to try another
S
round?
key to stay back. I don't know.
Yes.
So my problem is
Don't
that keeps
count me out
moving me
yet.
forward. I don't want to
Brilliant.
move forward.
Protego! Levioso!
Sendo!
Expulso!
Bindo! Confringo!
Levioso!
Bindo!
Protego!
Is that all you've
Levioso!
Expulso!
Sendo!
Expulso!
Levioso!
Act like a winner!
Confringo!
I just can't get this.
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Yes, Don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Levioso! Protego!
Don't shy away now.
Levioso!
Levioso!
Come on! Levioso!
I'm the one!
Levioso!
Exulto!
You're better than that!
Levioso!
There goes my one.
Levioso!
There we go, finally. Man, it's pretty tough. It was fun though. Excuse me.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
Man, that
There's
was
strong
tough.
competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Sweet. Level 4, nice. Alright, escape. Nope. So how do I fast travel though? That's what I don't get. Guess that worked.
I've always said that travel...
I try to look attentive and potions. It seems to be sharp off the bat.
Accio!
I don't know what these represent though. Well, where's the second thing to roll it? I don't know.
Oh, I wish I could spend all day in flying. Been born a hippogriff.
You know, I'm curious. Let's have it be this guy. So that's 3. 12, 13, 14. That's 7 that's left. 6, 7. This is 17. So that guy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 16, so 1. So I need, what is that? Is that an owl? Some weird looking thing? I don't know what that is. The weird looking guy. Huh. I guess it isn't that. Maybe I did it wrong. I still don't get it.
Not to say that's not a Imelda raises on.
Because I don't see that Dementor looking thing on here. Oh, it is on there. So that means my assumption for the first one is wrong. Because if none of the second ones work, then it means my first one is completely wrong. Well, I tried. It's just irritating. Because that's 10 that's left. 1, 2, 3. That'd be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 is a salamander looking thing. Then here, have that's 10. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 16. So it'd be 1. Which would be this guy. I tried this guy too, so that was wrong. Unless I have it backwards. And that's gonna be from the right then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'd be 11, so it'd still be wrong. Hmm. Six. Yeah, I don't feel like fiddling with that right now. Oh, what's with this buffering? There we go.
Off on another adventure, are we?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can.
Oh, I should have chose the guy
Professor
instead.
Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
I can't switch it. That's lame.
Revelio.
Well, got quite a bit done. Let's see. Getting these mixed up. Don't need to go there. Got that on my quest. Think I'm gonna end it on there and then continue another time.